Okay, good day everyone. So, punta na tayo sa chapter 4 ng ating subject, which is differential calculus. So, ang chapter 4 natin is application of derivatives. So, dito konting recap muna tayo. Saan ba ginagamit ang derivatives na yan? Ano ba mga real life application niyan? So, bago tayo pumunta sa ating topic, konting recap muna tayo with regards to sa previous topic natin. Saan ba nanggaling yung derivatives na yan? So, ang pinanggalingan niyan lahat, kung matatandaan niyo yung 3-step rule natin, doon lahat nag-umpisa kung paano dinerive yung mga formulas natin ng differentiation formulas, di ba? So, ang una is yung pinapahanap sa atin, ang step 1 is pinapahanap sa atin yung f of x plus delta x, right? Then, ang step 2 natin is kukunin natin yung delta y over delta x, which is yung delta y natin is yung function of x plus delta x natin minus yung given function natin, yun ang delta y over delta x. So, kung mapapansin nyo dito, yung delta y over delta x natin, ang ibig sabihin niyan is delta means change in y over change in x. Dito nga lang, sa step 3 natin, naglalagay tayo ng limit, which is yung delta x is approaches to 0 dapat. Diba, ganyan yung 3-step rule natin. Dito lahat nanggaling yung dinerive natin o derived formulas ng ating differentiation formulas. So, ito, kung mapapansin nyo, this one, delta y over delta x, change in y over change in x, kung ma-recall nyo doon sa geometry, ito po ay m. Ano po ba yung m na yan? Yan po ay slope, di ba? Ano ba yung slope? Konting recap lang. Formula ng slope natin is change in y from y2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. So, ang slope na yan, ano ba yung slope na yan? For every given change in, for example, meron tayong x and y coordinate. For every change in y, there's also change in the value of x. Habang halimbawa, tumataas ang ating y, pwedeng nababago din yung x. Kung tumaas din siya o bumaba, depende sa given na provision ng line natin. So, pag ang slope, sinabing slope, sigurado meron tayong line, di ba? So, for example, ang line natin is papunta doon. Okay? So, for every increases in y o change in y, halimbawa pataas ang y natin, pataas din ang x natin. At a given point, halimbawa, meron tayong point dito. So, meron tayong coordinate dito as x sub 1, y sub 1, for example. And this is our x sub 0, y sub 0. So, at a given point here, makukuha natin yung ating slope. So, ito po yung ating line na na-create. So, ano po bang slope niyan? So, using this formula, m is equals to y sub 1 minus y sub 0 over x sub 2 minus x sub 0. Oh, x sub 1 rather. Ito. So, makukuha natin yung slope nung given line. Okay? So, ito po pala, slope na ito, kung a-analyze natin maigi, change in y over change in x, dito lang po ay meron tayong limit na ginamit as delta x is approaches to 0. Ang m po lang pong ito is equals sa derivative ng function. Okay? Yan po ang unang topic natin with regard sa chapter 4, application of derivatives natin, which is yung chapter 4.1, which is yung slope of a curve, which is ito po ay equal sa m is equals to y prime. So pag pinapahanap po sa atin ang slope ng isang function, kukunin lang po natin yung kanyang first derivative. Yun na po ang magiging function natin at a given point. For example, ang coordinate ng point na yan is HK. Okay? So, para mas maliwanag, mag-cite po tayo ng example galing po sa ating libro. Okay? Taking example number 1 sa ating textbook, which is nasa page 53 ng ating textbook. So, susundan nyo na lang ha. Kaya na habang pinapanood nyo, tingnan nyo yung page 153 ng book, example number 1. So dito, ang example number 1 is, ang sabi is, find the slope of the curve of a function of x is equals to 3x squared minus x plus 1 at a given point which is 1, 3. Okay? So, pakita ko lang sa inyo, alin po ba yung slope na yan na pinahanap? So, by graphing, for example, meron tayong x and y coordinate ulit. So, i-plot ko muna yung 1, 3 ha, para patatamain ko doon. For example, ito yung aking 1, 3. So, ito yung point. So, meron daw curve ng function na ito, at a given function, meron tayong mapaplat na curve dyan sa function na yan. So, for example, ito yung curve natin. So, I'm not saying na ito talaga yung kanyang mismong curve ng function na yan. Anyway, ang pagpaplat ng curve ay madidiscuss naman natin later on sa ating topic with regards sa application of derivatives. So, for example lang muna, this function, ito yung curve niya. For example lang, passing through 1, 3. So, at a given point of 1, 3, so ito yung ating 1, 3. Alin po yung hinahanap nating slope? So, pag sinabi nating slope, gaya na sabi ko kanina, lagi tayong may existing na line. So, itong line na ito, ang pag-create is nakatangent doon sa ating curve. So, paano pag sinabing tangent? So, passing through 1 point. Pag sinabing tangent, di ba? Only 1 point touches ng line natin. So, for example, yung 1, 3 na yon, yung point na yon, meron tayong line touches yung 1, 3 na yon. So, ang slope na hinahanap ay yung line na nag-touch doon sa point na yon with regards sa nakakapit doon sa ating curve. So, ano daw yung slope ng line na yan? Okay? So, by taking doon sa ating diniscuss kanina, which is m is equals also to first derivative of the function, kunin lang natin yung first derivative ng ating function, which is equal din sa f prime of x, which is equal sa 6x minus 1. Okay? So, ito yung ating f prime of x. At 1, 3, Ang x natin is yung 1. So, substitute lang natin yung value ng x natin, which is 6 times 1 minus 1 is equals to 5. Therefore, ang slope natin is equals to 5. Okay? Taking example number 2 and 3 sa ating book, which is on page 153 pa din. Susundan nyo na lang uli. So, sa example number 2, pinahanap uli ang slope. Find the slope of a curve with the given function of x is equals to x times e raised to x plus 2 at a given point 0, 2. So, ganun lang uli. Kunin lang uli natin ang y prime, which is equals to f prime of x. So, dito, uv, x times derivative of e of x, e raised to x. So, simply e raised to x din. So, plus derivative of constant is 0. So, hindi ko na susulat. So, derivative natin, o first derivative ng function is simply x times e raised to x. At 0.02, ang x natin is 0. So, kung 0 yan, hindi pala, uv pala to. So, kung uv, u times derivative of x times derivative of e to the x plus e to the x times derivative of x, which is 1. So, ito. So, uv nga pala, no? So, may plus v du pa tayo. So, derivative ng ating function is x times e raised to x plus e raised to x. So, at 0.02, ang x natin is 0. So, substitute lang natin yung 0 sa value of x's natin. So, magiging 0 raised to 0 plus e raised to 0. So, ito, 0 na. So, ito naman, any number raised to 0 o any variable raised to 0 is equals to 1. So, ang slope natin, for example number 1, is 1. Okay? Taking example number 3, find the slope uli. The curve, function of x natin, is sin 2x minus cosine x at a given point or a given value of x, which is equals to pi. Okay? So, solve natin. Ang m is equals to derivative ng sin 2x is 2 cosine 2x minus derivative ng cosine is negative sign. So, magiging plus na to. So, sin x. So, at a given value of x, which is equals daw sa pi, magkakaroon tayo ng 2 cosine 2 pi plus sin pi. So, dito baka magkamali pa. Pag ang given po ng value is in radian o naka-pi, radian po yan. So, ang calculator natin, kailangan ng mode ay naka-radian din. I-set muna ang calculator into radian mode o rad mode. Okay? So, ang sin pi is equal po sa 0 and cosine 2 pi is equals to 1. So, ang m natin is equals to 2. Okay? Okay, taking example number 2 uli. Siguro typo lang ng libro Example number 2, pagdating sa kabilang page, sa 155, page 155, naging example number 2 uli. So anyway, typo lang siguro. Pero ganun din. So ang sabi, find the slope of the curve of a function of x is equals to x squared times ln of x at x is equals to e. So, ganun lang ulit. Taking the first derivative of the function, kakaroon tayo ng f prime of x is equals to, so uv ulit, x squared times derivative ng ln of x, which is 1 over x, plus ln of x times derivative ng x squared, which is 2x. So, simplify lang natin. Cancel yung isa dito. Magiging x na lang. Plus 2x ln of x. So, at x is equals to e, substitute lang natin yung value ng x, magiging e plus 2e ln of e. So ito, ln of e is simply equals to 1. So e plus 2e is equals to 3e. Ito yung ating f prime of x, which is ang ating slope na rin. Okay? Taking example number 3 ulit on page 55 ng inyong textbook. So, ganun ulit. Find the slope of y squared minus 3y minus 2x squared minus 5x plus 2 is equals to 0 at point 0, 2. So, ang function natin, parang gagamit tayo ng implicit differentiation. So, y squared, isa-isahin lang natin. Derivative of y squared is simply 2y y prime minus 3 y prime minus 4x minus 5 is equals to 0. So, lahat ng may value ng y prime, i-retain natin sa kaliwa. So, magkakaroon tayo ng 2y prime minus 3y prime, and lahat naman ng walang y prime, dalhin natin sa kanan. So, itong negative 4x magiging 4x, magiging positive. Ang negative 5 magiging positive din. So, ito ay ilabas natin yung common term na y prime, which is equals to 2y. Y prime, natira na lang sa loob, is 2y minus 3 is equals to 4x plus 5. Dalhin natin sa kabila yung 2y minus 3. So, magiging 4x plus 5 over 2y minus 3. So, at point 0, 2, so 0 ang x, nanto natin ang y, substitute lang natin doon sa ating y prime. 4x, 4 times 0 plus 5 over 2 times 2 minus 3. So, ang y prime natin daw is equals to 5 over 1, which is equals to 5, which is ito ay equals sa slope. Okay? Final answer. Okay. Taking example number 4 on page 155 ng ating libro ulit. So, sundan nyo lang doon sa ating libro ha. Kasi given na lang ang sinulat ko dito. So, ang kanyang pinahanap, if the slope of a curve, may slope daw tayo ng curve, yung m, at a given function natin, ang given ay a x cubed minus 4x squared plus 2 at x is equals to 4. Pero nung substitute natin dito sa kanya, nung substitute siya dito sa libro, naging x is equals to 1. So, ang gamitin ko na lang is x is equals to 1. Ang slope daw is 3. So, if the slope of the curve f of x at x is equals to 1 is 3, so yon, ang slope natin is 3, find daw, ano daw yung a? Find a. Okay? So, sige, solve natin. So, una, kunin natin yung f prime of x, which is yung slope. So, f prime of x is equals to 3ax squared minus 8x. Ngayon, ang atin daw f prime of x is equals to m, which is equals to 3. Is equals to 3ax squared minus 8x. So, transpose natin. Transpose tayo. So, magiging 3ax squared is equals to 8x plus 3. So, by transposing again, a is equals to 8x plus 3 all over 3x squared. At x is equals to 1. Taas ko lang ng konti ha. Okay. Is equals to 8 times 1 plus 3 all over 3 times 1 squared. So 8 plus 3, 11 over 3. So 11 over 3 ang ating value ng A. Tama ba? Okay. Yun. Medyo iba ang sagot natin kaysa sa libro. Kasi ang ginamit ng libro, ang nung mag-substitute siya, ang sinubstitute ng value ng slope natin is 4. So kaya medyo iba ang ating sagot kaysa sa libro. So pero kung ito ang mga given, m is equals to 3 at its function, at x is equals to 1, so ang a, kung ang a ang pinahanap, it is equals to 11 over 3. So ganyan lang yung magiging procedure para makuha yung a natin. So proceed tayo sa example number 5. So ang ating example number 5, if the slope of a curve is 8. So yun, slope of a curve is 8. Ang curve daw natin has a function of f of x is equals to ax squared minus bx plus 1 at point 1, 4. Find daw natin yung ating a and b. So ano yung value ng a and b natin? So solve natin. So dito sa function of x natin, yung f of x natin pwede natin sabihin as y is equals to ax squared minus bx plus 1. And at point 1, 4, ang y natin is equals to 4 equals a, ang value ng x natin is equals to 1. So 1 squared is 1 times a, so a na lang. Minus b, b times 1, simply b na lang, plus 1. So by transposing to the other side, magkakaroon tayo ng a minus b is equals to 3. So let this as equation 1 natin. Okay? Then, by getting its y prime, magkakaroon tayo ng derivative nito, ax squared is 2ax, derivative nito is b. So, y prime is equals to 2ax minus b, which is, ang y prime natin is equals to m. And m natin is equals to 8. So, by substituting dito, magkakaroon tayo ng 2ax minus b is equals to 8. So, ito, ilet natin as equation 2 natin. So, 2 unknowns, 2 equation, 2 unknowns, makukuha natin yung value ng a and b natin. So, pwedeng by elimination. So, pwedeng 2, oh, may value pa tayo ng x pala. So, substitute na yung value ng x doon sa ating point, which is 1. So, magiging 2a minus b is equals to 8 na lang, yung ating equation 2. Okay? And sa equation number 1 natin is a minus b is equals to 3. So by elimination, so kung pagmaminusin natin, 2a minus a is simply a. Ito negative b minus negative b is simply cancel out. 8 minus 3 is equals to 5. So, a is equals to 5. And by substituting this value of a in either both, kahit sa equation natin, o dito na lang, sa equation 1, so a natin is 5 minus b is equals to 3. So, taas ko lang na konti. So, b natin is equals to 2. So, ito ang value ng ating a is equals to 3 and value ng b natin is equals to 2. 5 pala, rather. A is equals to 5 and b is equals to 2. Okay, taking example number 5 on page 156 ng ating textbook. So, isinulat ko yung ating problem kasi medyo mala algebra yung dating ng ating yung type ng ating problem. So dito sabi niya, if the slope of a curve of a function of x is equals to ax cubed minus 6x at plus 1 at x is equals to 2 is thrice its slope at x is equals to 1. So determine the slope daw at x is equals to 3. So meron tayong given function at different x's. So dito magkakaroon tayo ng slope at x is equals to 2. So ilet ko lamang para hindi tayo malito yung at x is equals to 2, ilet ko as m sub 1. Okay? At yun namang at x is equals to 1 is ilet ko as m sub 2. Okay? Then yung at x is equals to 3, ilet ko as m sub 3, which is yun ang pinahanap. Okay? So dito, meron tayong parang condition na yun daw slope ng at x sub 2 is thrice ng slope at x sub 1. So dito, para hindi ako malito, ang ginagawa ko pag ang tema is, ang given is thrice or is twice, yung is po ay ginagawa kong equal. So at x sub 2, which is yung m sub 1, condition is thrice nung x sub 1 o slope sa x sub 1 daw. So m sub 1 is, gawin kong equal, thrice. Sulat ko yung thrice. Then slope at x sub 1 is, so yun medyo naputol kasi medyo naglobat. So naputol tayo dito. So yun, ginawa kong equal yung ating is dito sa ating condition, sa ating problem. So m1 is equal yung thrice 3 of x sub 1, x equals to 1, so m sub 2 natin yon. So ang ating pong condition is by transforming to equation is naging m sub 1 is equals to 3 m sub 2. Okay? So ito na yung ating condition in equation form. So kunin ko lang yung ating m sub 1 at m sub 2. So yung m sub 1 natin, so by the function of this f of x, so kinuha ko lang yung first derivative, so naging 3ax squared minus 6. So by at x is equals to 2, so sinubstitute ko lang yung value ng x, so naging 3a times 4 minus 6, which is equals to 12a minus 6. So yun yung ating m sub 1, 12a minus 6. Kunin naman natin yung ating m sub 2, which is dito na rin natin kunin, which is ito naman equal sa at x is equals to 1 naman. So at x is equals to 1, ang m sub 2 natin is 3a times 1 minus 6, which is equals to 3a minus 6 naman. So by the condition natin, so substitute lang natin m sub 1 muna. So sa condition natin, magiging 12a minus 6 is equals to 3 times m sub 2, which is equals to 3a minus 6. So by equating yung dalawang nakuha natin, makukuha natin ang value ng a. So sige, kunin natin yung value ng a. So dito 12a minus 6, transpose ko muna, magiging 9a minus 18. So pagsamahin ko lang yung may a, 12a minus 9, a is equals to 3a equals to Ito naman transpose ko bila. Negative 18 plus 6 is negative 18 minus plus 6 is 12. So, negative 12. Then, ang A natin is equals to negative 4. Okay? So, at a given value of A, substitute natin dito. So, ito na yung ating m sub 3 is equals to, yun na rin yun ha. 3a x squared minus 6. So, lahat naman kasi ng m ay kinuha natin dito sa function na ito, which is the first derivative ng function na ito. So, lahat ng m. So, nagkaiba-iba lang sila sa value ng x. Okay? So, ito naman, yun na rin ang function natin, yun ang y prime natin. Ito nga lang is at x is equals to 3 naman. So, at x is equals to 3 and given a is equals to negative 4, so m sub 3 natin is equals to 3 times ang a is negative 4 times ang x natin is 3 squared minus 6. So, m3 natin is 9 times 4, 36 times 3 is ano ba? Wala akong calculator eh. Wala. Okay, the answer is dito sa calculator. Negative 114. Which happens, so medyo magkaiba sa libro. Kasi ang naging given ko pala is negative 6x lang. Ang sa libro pala ay negative 6x squared. So anyway, kung ito ang given ko naman, so kakamap naman tayo dito sa sagot na to. So mahalaga naman is yung process kung paano natin ginawa. Okay?